Mount Doane, 10,551 feet, is a mountain peak in the Absaroka Range in Yellowstone National Park. The peak is named for Lieutenant Gustavus Cheyney Doane, a U.S. Army cavalry officer who escorted the Washburn-Langford-Doane Expedition into Yellowstone in 1870. During that expedition, Doane and Nathaniel P. Langford ascended several peaks east of Yellowstone Lake. Henry D. Washburn, the leader of the expedition, named a peak for Doane, but that peak's name was later changed to Mount Cheyney. Mount Doane was officially named by the Hayden Geological Survey of 1871 to honor the first truly official report of an exploration of the Yellowstone region that Doane wrote after the Washburn expedition. Doane also participated in the first Hayden expedition in 1871. Doane's account of his and Langford's ascent into the Absaroka Range, 17th day, September 7th. In company with Mr. Langford, I climbed to the summit of a neighboring peak, the highest of the East Range. We were 4 hours reaching the highest point, climbing for over a mile over shelly, feldspathic granite, after leaving our horses at the limit of pines. Summit at noon. Barometer 20.35, thermometer 65 degrees, elevation 10,327 feet. The view from this peak commanded completely the lake, enabling us to sketch a map of its inlets and bearings with considerable accuracy. On the southwestern portion of the lake rose a high mountain of a yellow rock, forming a divider watershed in the center of the Great Basin, beyond which the waters flowed south and west. The stream we failed in crossing on the previous day rises in the southeast range, running east several miles, and joining another stream from the southwest at Bridges Lake, a sheet of water about 2 miles in diameter, at the foot of a rocky peak about 25 miles to the south, from whence the stream flows due north in a straight valley to the Yellowstone Lake. This valley has a uniform width of about 3 miles, is level and swampy through its whole extent, with numerous lakelets of considerable size scattered at intervals over its surface. South of Bridges Lake, and beyond the Snake River Divide, were seen 2 vast columns of vapor 30 miles away, which rose at least 500 feet above the tops of the hills. These were 20 times as large as any we had previously seen, but lay a long distance out of our course, and were not visited. Looking east, one mountain succeeds another, with precipitous ravines, volcanic, rugged, and in many places impassable, as if all the fusible portions of the mountains had melted and run away, leaving a vast cinder behind. There were no ranges of peaks. It was a great level plain of summits, with the softer portions melted out, the elevations all coming up to the same level and capped with horizontal beds of surface lava. This formation extended to the limit of vision. The deep and narrow valleys were grassed and timbered, had sparkling streams, and furnished basins for numbers of small lakes. In fact, there are lakes here everywhere on the summits of the mountains and on the terraced slopes, in valleys and in ravines, of all sizes, shapes, and qualities of water.